its fucking sorry carcass back, didn't we?
Yeah. Yeah, you had a horn, you dealt with that, and then you had... Oh, that is phenomenal.
Yeah, you should stop wearing shorts, mate. You got to do those. You got to do those 3/4 lengths, otherwise you're going to keep showing it off.
Mm-hmm.
That is not any kind of hint of what might come. Not at all. But look at that video.
Oh dear.
Yeah. Is that not good?
I mean, it's a thing.
It's a
Chimera?
Chimera. Yeah.
That's what it looks like.
Yeah. It's not really a hint of things to come.
Or anything.
All right, we'll give Jet a couple of minutes, and then we'll kick off. And Dart, I have no idea. I'll have no idea. Yeah, we'll kick off at Jet. I have no idea, Dart, why your keyboard won't pair.
Well, the keyboard's working. It's the mouse is not.
Maybe the Steam Deck can only handle one paired thing at a time.
Well, no, it paired my headphones as well, or before.
Maybe it's got a limit.
Yeah, maybe 2.
So are you on 2 at the moment, and you're trying to get a third?
No, I'm only on 1. I'm not wearing my headset.
Okay.
And it paired my Xbox controller as well.
Maybe
is
the
it
mouse
is it a new mouse? Yeah, is it a new mouse?
It's the Razer Basilisk, maybe Bluetooth, and it's also wireless as well. Okay.
Does the
Basilisk, does it not have a dongle?
It's got a dongle with it. It's got a dongle with it, hasn't
It's got a dongle with it, but that's for the wireless.
But doesn't it have a toggle underneath where you have to change the toggle from wireless to Bluetooth?
I've got it on Bluetooth, but it's just a red. Sorry, it's just blue light blinking on and off. It doesn't do anything else.
Hey, what motherfucker? No, he's there.
Keep getting somebody's Android device called Anthony.
Probably outside the window. Yeah, looking.
Knocking one off. Yeah.
He's also got a tablet as well.
Might not be Samsung phone. It might be
a tablet. Yeah, that's it. That's one of the blue ones.
Yeah, it is Samsung.
He wants to go all night.
S24 or something. I might have to just use Steam Deck itself.
Oh, so we claimed the temple, the elk carving.
Yeah.
Oh, that'll open up some options.
Jet and I got some kingdom shit done.
Yeah.
We had a very good, successful 2 or 3 kingdom turns last week. The kingdom has expanded. You have converted from memory. The
little town that they were trying to, that couple were trying to be dicks with.
Yeah, that's been built. You now own Bocken's cottage. He charged you 1 million gold for it, but you own it now.
Just wrote him an IOU, an invisible ink.
You've expanded up in the north around Oleg's trading post, so you now have a number of farmlands up there. You've expanded up into the Temple of the Elk area, which is cool. So you own a landmark, and you expanded a little bit towards the Lonely Barrow.
A little bit, yeah. We built some roads and shit out here.
Yeah,
we built a new lumber camp off to the west.
Correct.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we're trying not to expand too much further into here because we figured that might be a bad idea.
Thing is, if a rock's like an eagle, it's not aggressive.
Until you go in its territory.
Yeah, until you actually sort of like fuck about with it. I don't know.
It needs to eat, though, right?
I can't.
Yeah, but it's hunting the stuff in the lake, right?
Yeah. So as long as we don't sort of
and probably Varnhold, but we don't care about them.
To be honest with you, we'd probably fuck it up.
Maybe, just not quite yet.
Just don't want to risk it yet. No.
Every day now, every session now, we need to make Coruscant make some kind of acrobatics or athletics check to climb.
Honestly, if ever I run a game again, exploration is going to be fucking deadly. Actually, if I pair it with Rollmaster, shit's a brick, you lot. Everybody will die. It'll be a TPK crossing a fucking mountain range.
Yeah. I've got a purry pussy on my knee.
Good to know.
Okay, so I have no idea where Jet is. Are we good to go, Midi? Hey, everybody. Welcome to our weekly episode of Pathfinder Kingmaker, where you are the stars. Apart from Dart, he's never a star. He's a superstar.
I'll copy this stupid bloody goddamn password into the thingy.
Yep, you could be the stupid bloody. Do not say the password, Dart, because it causes us a lot of problems, doesn't it, Medi?
Well, he's made do it by accident.
No, he typed the password in
whilst he was on camera.
Whilst he was on camera.
Yeah.
So yes. So last session we did although I think from a streaming perspective it's been 2 weeks, we did do a session last week for those of you who are kind of following along. That was very much focused off camera with 2 or 3 kingdom turns. So the kingdom has expanded. It's now grown to level 5. We have a new village. Actually, did that village become a town?
Might have done. We might have just expanded it to a town because I think did we build the mill? I can't remember.
Yeah, I'm just going to have a look. Correct. Yes. So we have we expanded westwards and allowed the family a couple that had asked to build a town there to go ahead and set up the town. So we now have the town of Tatselford. It has grown to a town. Oleg's Crossing to the north remains a village. It is very close to becoming a town. If we built another structure there, it would automatically become a town. In addition to that, the kingdom continued to expand both to the east and to the west, specifically north, east, northwest, as it subsumed a number of the plains, converting it to farmland, and then up into the forest area to claim the Temple of the Elk, which allows the kingdom to do some, or the leaders of the kingdom to do some interesting things next kingdom turn there if they want. And then down at the south area, the kingdom basically cemented its position, created a lumber camp, and also built some roads to increase speed. On top of that, additional training for the 2 standing armies was conducted, as well as equipment upgrades, so that both armies have a decent amount of equipment.
I think only the Aurelian first has good equipment. The other army just has bows. As well as swords, I think.
Yes, you are correct.
Sounds right.
Yeah, second Aurelian is just melee and ranged. Yes, that is correct.
First Aurelian has +1 weapons, effectively.
Yes, first Aurelian is pretty hench. Also, we did hold the line training, so they're toughened soldiers. They hold the line. First Aurelian has both magical ranged and magical melee. So they're a pretty decent unit that are currently, and actually we have currently, from memory, garrisoned them within Lake Town.
We have, yes. We've garrisoned the first.
Okay, so the more upgraded are currently garrisoned in Lake Town, and those guys out in the west are less.
Well, they've got standard equipment, but they're good with bows. They're good with melee.
Yeah,
We've trained them a bit, so they're toughened, but they're not quite up to the first yet.
Well,
are you sure we want to do it that way around?
Yeah, I think so. Lake Towns.
Okay. Maybe once we know, once we know if we have a credible threat in a certain direction, we might want to inverse that.
Possibly. We also built, we rebuilt the wall on the western side of Lake Town. We reinforced it to a stone wall.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Oh, sweet.
Yeah, to try and stop that kind of thing happening again.
Yeah, we need to do the northern wall, I think. But otherwise, we are. Yeah. We've got a wood wall to the north. We'll sort that out when we get a bit more stone. But, yeah.
Lake Town's growing up.
Yep.
Right, just bear with.
That was the Alba, wasn't it?
No.
Was it not? Is that something else?
No, that was some documents from the troll.
No, that danger to the southeast is the owlbear. You've done.
Oh, that was the owlbear, was it? Okay.
Correct. Yes. Yeah, if you wish.
No signs. We're not putting any signs up. Just don't go there.
Okay, I apologize. I am now going to fast forward, and you're going to get lots of dice rolling. So bear with me a second.
Epilepsy warning.
Epilepsy warning, because I am fast. Because there's no way I can do this any other way. It's ridiculous.
There we go.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Hang on. I need to go one more.
Did I notice on the
move this fatigued
troll square? We haven't reconnoitered it. Doesn't seem right.
Have we not? I'll change that in a second.
I don't know.
Really good way of getting rid of your fatigue, by the way, guys, which is deal rest.
Sleep. Yeah.
Okay. There we go. It is the equivalent of July.
Got it. Done it.
Done what, Dart?
Paired is
Heard me mouse. Heard me mouse.
Oh, what a shame. Where's the troll? Where's the troll square? Go west.
Next to dragon.
Oh,
I don't know if any of the other ones around that should have been reconnoitered. I can't remember.
Yeah, it has been reconnoitered.
Yeah, most of it is.
Sparks has reconnoitered. Yeah, you've reconnoitered everything in that area, all the way down.
Yeah.
So this square, this hex,
Oh,
this
I beg
hex.
your pardon. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah,
sorry.
it's in a light. It's fine, but it's in a light greeny color.
Yeah.
It's been several months since the owlbear incident. In fact, it's been 5 months since the owlbear incident. In that time, you have pretty much stayed close to home. Again, 5 months worth of what the hell was all that? 5 months. I bet that was Dart, wasn't it? Pressing a button.
No,
that was Garriston.
I didn't do anything.
You have effectively got 5 months of downtime. So if there's anything particularly you want to think about doing as a group, then you effectively have that time period to kind of spend doing that. But as I say, it's kind of the time passes slowly but surely. You all begin to get a little bit restless and start thinking time to kind of move out and explore again, taking advantage of the better summer weather. We're in Erastus, which is equivalent to the month of July.
In those 5 months, what's been happening with the gobby dickhead?
That's a really good point. So we parked the gobby dickhead.
Yeah. When we went off for the Alba, yeah.
Yeah, we parked the gobby dickhead last week because he has a significant impact on your kingdom.
Mm-hmm.
And we would essentially be, you'd probably be something like 60 points of unrest by now. So, do you want to attempt to deal with Gobby person now? Or, and we can figure out how many days it would take you and what the impact to your kingdom would be doing that? Or do you want to continue with the story?
Let's continue with the story, and then whatever we decide to do, we do it in the next kingdom turn or something.
Next kingdom turn, we will prioritize dealing with Gobby Twat.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I would say, he moves around your kingdom pretty frequently. And so you'll send scouts to Oleg's because that's where you last heard him. By the time the scouts reach there, he's not there anymore. And then you'll hear that he's popped up in Tatselford and has started spouting off in Tatselford. You'll go to Tatselford and he's not there anymore. You'll hear that he's in River, your capital. And that just keeps happening. He just keeps switching around, moving around your kingdom, almost one step ahead of yourselves or any representatives you sent out to look for him.
The thing is, all he has to do is keep moving because all he's doing is sowing dissent.
Correct.
So
I would say over the last 5 months, he has been sowing dissent constantly, and you as a group have been counteracting that dissent pretty well. And so the net effect is no positive, negative unrest. I mean, can't have positive unrest, can you? However, it's getting to a point where you recognize that you really can't leave this guy to carry on doing what he's doing and roll into the autumn and winter. It will just cause too much hassle. Mm-hmm. As I say, we're in the early throes of the month of Erastus. The sun is out. It is a beautiful day. We're not got rain for once. The kingdom feels upbeat. It feels happy. You're going over your usual kind of morning review of finances, of the state of the army, the grain stores, the food stores, the usual kind of kingdom mundane drudgery. You're kind of in the back area of the town hall, and you kind of look up, and one of your guards is kind of knocks on the door quite politely and kind of clears his voice. My lords, parchment for you.
A pressing matter, I take it?
I wouldn't know, my lord. Didn't read it. I just asked to give it to you.
Who delivered it?
Some fella called Jamel.
I don't recognize the name.
Oh no, I know somebody called Jamel in real life.
I'm not sure it's that Jamel. I'm going to stand.
Probably isn't.
I'm going to stand for a bit.
All right, dickhead, rub it in.
Well, don't dally. Pass it here, my good man.
I'm going to stand on one leg because I can.
I could do that.
He walks over and
then
hands,
swap.
Yeah. I can hop between legs, and he hands over to Barristan.
Ooh, hand out. Oh,
Yeah.
I somehow closed it. What the shit did I do there? I double clicked on it, hoping it would like maximize it, but it just closed.
Yeah, there's no maximizing on this bad boy. It says, esteemed defenders of the people and new regents of the stolen lands. As civilization comes to these wilds, you have distinguished yourselves in seeing to the safety of your people, yet much danger remains. I invite you to attend to a hunting trip to a particular monster-infected reach on the banks of the Golarion River, along with several other hunters and explorers of note. 3 days hence, on the eve of the hunt, we shall all meet for a night of friendship and revelry at an old hunting lodge we have recently rebuilt, some 24 miles upriver from Tuskwater Lake on the Golarion. As your kingdom grows, integrating with neighbours on peaceful terms is important, and this event will not only give us all a chance to become friends, but to make the stolen lands a little bit safer for us all. Yours in good trust, Grand Ranger Jamel Vizza.
Quick query. Isn't that where we've left the giant?
Yes, it was. That was where you suggested the giant should go.
Did you share that again? Because it disappeared off my screen for some reason.
It did for me as well, yeah.
Disagree.
Same.
It went blank.
Off everybody's screen.
Did not want to interrupt you mid-flow, though. So.
Can I share that again?
It popped up, and then you did something, and this basically the page went blank.
Network?
Yeah.
I can't read that handwriting though.
Repeat it at the bottom in normal text.
What? Oh, great.
Grand Ranger Jamel Vizir. Is that,
what do we know
a
about
title that we recognise from Revelry, or?
It's not a name you recognise, no.
If he's a self-appointed Grand Ranger, then.
Well, quite. I'm wondering who or where he's Grand Ranger of, given that he's wandering around our kingdom calling himself Grand Ranger.
He's technically not wandering around your kingdom. He's wandering around the borders of your kingdom.
That we haven't claimed yet.
Correct.
It's all our kingdom.
Yeah. If it's near, it's ours. We've licked it as we were going through it.
Pretty much. We even put a giant there.
Yeah.
Give me
and the giant's licking it daily.
Okay. 1 second, everybody. Let me just do this.
I think we need to go and check on the giant.
If anybody wants to, if anybody wishes to, you may make a diplomacy check. Everybody wants to. Oh, Garin.
Oof. Yeah.
Barristan has no clue.
Barristan's drunk again.
Ooh. Coriston has a critical success.
What do you mean drunk again? I've never been sober.
Okay, so.
The Lord of Fire keeps me in good spirits.
Coriston, you actually have come across the name Jamel Vizza. Well, Jamel Vizza. He is as the title says, he is a member, he is the Grand Ranger, the Great Poobah, of a group of travelers, a hunters guild, known as the Emberth Travelers. They are a group that acts as guides and teachers to any who share reverence for the natural world and its bounty. They do hire out to government from time to time to stamp out bandits and monsters, but they're generally known for their expertise in tracking, hunting, woodland survivors. And Coruscant, you recall some gossip in Brevoy talking about Jamel. He has a reputation for being fair and compassionate amongst common people, and is known to brook no patience with government inefficiency or government corruption.
Okay.
Super straight-laced, super honest, and puts the common folk ahead of government.
Well, I think
lawful Robin Hood.
Yeah,
I think the paragraph there, which says, "As your kingdom grows, integrating with the neighbours on peaceful terms," yada yada yada. We've already shown that we're doing that by, the Dryad to the west, the Kobolds, the Mitflits. Yeah. So we've already shown that, and we're being quite efficient in expansion and and whatnot. So,
and we have been quite respectful to the land as well.
And respectful to nature as well where we can. So, I think we'll be fine as long as he's not an absolute dick behind all this. So.
Well, you have an invitation to attend the hunting lodge, which very quickly, as you're reading through that, you kind of, you do go, oh, yeah, well, we know the place. The last time we were there, it was a ruin. But also you kind of look at each other and go, did we not send the giant there?
Sadly. Hopefully they haven't hunted him.
Yeah,
hopefully they didn't kill him outright and he just kind of, he's
When we turn
part
up,
of
the giant's just sat on top of a pile of
crying
bits and
again.
pieces.
Yeah.
Whoops. Well, I think this warrants investigation. Certainly if we've got a chance to make further allies in this area.
Yeah, I concur.
Yeah, I think the sooner we can get out there, the better.
Perhaps this hunt will prove beneficial to our kingdom as well. There are many dangerous creatures, as we have already seen in the last few months.
Well, Barristan, to be quite honest, I'm going to view it as a bit of an R&R. Time to let our hair down, have a bit of fun.
Yes, we noticed you got a little stuck with inspiration recently.
It's true.
You totally failed some of your masterpiece rolls, by the way.
True.
Yeah. Not some, all.
I would do that anyway, so don't worry about it.
Oh, so yeah, standard then.
You can only work with what you got. The townsfolk aren't very good singers, so.
No. Well, we have a day or so to prepare, but the roads are good out east now. We've been improving those, so it shouldn't take too long to travel.
Yeah, well, I would suggest as well, we'll put a little edict up saying that we are popping out for a bit of hunting and fun. No,
well,
we're going
just
to go.
Say we could say we're going out for a diplomatic mission rather than that.
Yeah, we're going to go pacify the Eastern realms.
Are you the diplomat or what? Jesus Christ!
No.
Read the room.
No, we're going to go pacify and help out our friends to the east.
Is there anything else we need?
Diplomatic mission to the east. Yes.
Yes, indeed.
Is there anything else we need to do before we head out?
Realm.
No, I think the 5 months of downtime I'll be doing usual shit anyway, so I'll get a list together of what I'll carry on making the stuff that was in that list.
Yep.
Yep.
I think Jet was going to look at better bombs, wasn't he, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So we can get that sorted.
Yeah. We can throw a post up on the forums and get that.
Yeah.
Still trying to organise my symposium of healers.
Yeah.
Yes.
We do need to start now we've got stone walls, we need to how far down the tree is it that we can get a college together?
What together?
A college, so we can have this.
I think it's actually quite high level, but we've got a shrine. And I believe we can start making an arcane tower and stuff, and getting a school built and things.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Basically, if we can't build it officially within the thing, I think that's what we should be working towards as well.
Yes.
So get a bit of education and giving back to the fucking community.
Yeah. And I'll teach the townsfolk to sing in perfect harmony.
I don't think they were the issue.
I beg to differ.
But no, I don't think we've got anything else we need to do immediately, unless anyone needs supplies of some kind. We all got ammunition, arrows.
Yeah.
Any runes that we needed to sort out or do anything with the equipment that we've got?
That's a good question. I keep forgetting about runes.
Are we taking any supplies with us?
Supplies.
Yeah, I'm going to jump out.
Yeah, we need some rations.
Like I say, I need to. I think there's one spell that I need to get learnt.
Fireball 2.0.
Beyond that, no, more frost based because we've got a fire drake that we need to deal with.
Oh yes.
And fireball isn't going to do a great deal.
Oh, we recovered that spear. We assumed that guy was drunkard, didn't we?
Oh,
yes, we handed it back to him, didn't we?
Oh. Does that net you some kingdom experience? Oh, I can't find it in the book. Hang on a second. Do we wish to disband our army?
Not especially.
Random kingdom events. Happy kingdom events. Sad kingdom events. That's a brilliant brilliant kingdom event. No, not that one. Not that one. Not that one. Not that one. Oh, not that one. Not that one.
We also have a wand of shock and grasp level 2, if anyone wants that.
You do.
That's just giving it to somebody who can use it, who gets into close combat.
Yeah, so you can have 30 XP for your king. I'll do that in a second. For the I Swear I'm Sober quest, which is linked to the pig and the spear.
I don't think I'd need to get in close combat with that because I could use meta magic with it or spell shaping. So I could use shock and grasp at range then. But it's a lot of faff getting it out and using it then, drawing it and all that malarkey. But yeah, if nobody else wants it, I could grab it.
Also have +1 Thundering Duskwood Morningstar. Which we might want to move that rune on. At least the thundering one, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know who wants a thundering weapon.
Just does extra thunder damage, doesn't it?
I think so, yeah. It's a D6 thunder, I think.
Yeah.
So it would be good on either Jet's gun or maybe Ember's bow or spear. Maybe
Kendall's shield for a shield bash.
What's on your flail currently?
It's currently a +1 striking vitalizing flail.
Thundering might be better, more generalized, isn't it? Vitalizing is useful, but
I don't know. I would let myself be led by others' opinions on that.
Vitalizing is the one that just does against undead, isn't it?
persistent damage against undead.
Yeah.
Whereas Thundering will hopefully hurt undead as well. So.
You haven't fought much undead as of yet.
Yeah, I mean, I'd happily swap it out. It has more multi-purpose to it.
It does.
Oh. Do you want me to?
Also got another spare.
You put the Thundering on your shield for a shield bash.
Yeah, that's what I think.
Yeah, but it's relatively rare that I have the action economy to do that.
But if you had something that was particularly damaged by Thundering, or put the Vitalized on your shield, so you've got, so if you had something that was, so if you had something that was, taking extra damage from Vitalizing, which we had one recently, didn't we? Because I was casting, you were casting heal on it, and I was casting Vitality Lash or something like that, doing extra damage.
In that case, what I'd do is put Vitalizing on the shield and Thundering on the flail.
Yeah.
Because you have a huge spike in your shield as well.
It's got a spike on it, yeah.
Yeah.
Does that work with trip?
No. It's damage. It's a damage roll.
Yeah, put it in your boot.
Okay.
Can you do that, or do you need me to move stuff around, Zed?
I can't actually add the Thundering Rune to the shield, the Vitalizing Rune to the shield.
No, you need to add it to the spike.
Yeah, and the spike isn't magical.
But we've got a potency rune, I'm sure. We must have potency of the rune around.
Well, the mace's coming. The Morning Star is coming off his +1.
Yeah. Okay. So +1, vitalizing, or vitalizing. Okay, so I have. Yeah, exactly. That's going through my head. So we have.
So +1 changed skirt, by the way, is it good?
Yep, we now have +1 weapon potency, vitalizing on the shield spikes.
I don't see that. It just says shield spikes for me.
Yeah, I know. I don't know why, but
it flashed up briefly and then went away. Oh, there you go. It's come back.
Yeah.
And we need the thunder inputting on the.
Yeah, it's on the flail.
Yeah, it's on the flail.
It's on the flail. Yeah. Hold on. Yeah, that's
fine. So is anybody? So you said something about a +1 chain shirt, did you? Then.
No, I said there's a +1 change. So
yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, are you saying you want it, or are you just saying that there's one there?
No, I'm not. I can't use it because of Dex bonus.
Right.
Modified.
Are you?
Does anyone need a +1 armor rune?
Anyone else want it?
Got +1 full plate already.
Yeah, like
if anybody's wearing adventurers, explorers clothing, then I can add that to that because they take runes.
I don't have, and I don't need that until I level up +5.
Have you got leather on then?
Yeah, I'm just using leather armor.
Is it a +1 leather?
Nope, it's plain leather.
Just
That'd
plain.
be worth putting on there then.
Yeah, stick it on there.
Oh yeah, good point.
Okay. Added.
Thank you.
I just realised I've got no armor whatsoever.
Oh, you get the +1 from your spell, don't you?
Yeah.
What armor can you wear?
Explorers, I'm guessing.
Yeah, I've got explorers on.
Okay.
It's essentially
which is basically it's just clothing with a 0 that you can add a rune on when you get to it.
Garen needs to stop charging forward to the front then.
I do indeed.
It's increased
well,
Ember's
apparently
armor
I've
class.
got padded armor, but I've not. It's not my character sheet.
You haven't got it then, have you? It's not your character sheet, is you haven't got it.
That's the other thing. By the way, hold on. You can buy up to level 2 items and divine magical items up to level 3.
Yep.
In your kingdom.
We can.
You do what?
So I don't.
The reason I point that out is Garen can absolutely have padded armor because you'd have somewhere in the town
store that would,
the general store that would sell it. So, or you'd have merchants that come through that could service you with serviceable stuff.
Well, I literally looked up a path builder and it said that I had chosen padded armor, but it's not on my character sheet. So,
all right.
So I've just added it to my character now.
Yep.
Cheat.
Does it do you any good?
Not really. No, still AC 23.
It's exactly. It'll be exactly the same.
It would if you put a +1 rune on it.
Yeah.
We'll
it's actually put my AC down to 22 rather than 23.
Yeah.
I'll unwear it.
Can I suggest you don't wear it?
Yeah, I've taken it off.
Is that because
it's got a dex limit? It's got a dex limit on it. I think. Padded armor. It's quite bulky.
I think Garen would exceed that, though, would he?
Yeah. Dex cap 3.
Yeah.
My dex is 4, so yes, you're right.
Yeah. That's why he's taking the one off. It's like my dex is +4 at the moment, so.
Well, I've not noticed it before, so I'm not going to get hung up on it. So.
It doesn't say +1 leather; it just says leather on mine still. Oh, into details. Okay.
We can't get +2 yet. Runes, can we? Yeah.
Nope.
No.
No. You're getting close.
Is that 9? Because +1 was 5th, wasn't it?
Yes. Yeah.
I'm not sure what +2 is. Let me have a look. If I get it, I think I can build it, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure I have to be the level.
Is Coruscant aiming to be able to craft runes?
I can craft runes.
Okay.
At the moment, Medi, it looks like your mage armor is better than you wearing padded armor.
I think I probably worked out before.
Yeah.
But no,
your camera exploded, Medi.
Did it? Oh, it did. It's gone. Where's it gone?
I mean, it's a huge improvement, but.
Oh, yeah,
you just put a big NVIDIA sign there. Armor potency is 11. 11th level.
Wow. A little way to go then.
Yeah. It costs 1,000 gold to buy it.
That was something that was we found out last week is you're not actually that cash rich as a party.
Oh no.
No, we're broke.
There's nothing we can. We've not picked a lot of money up. It's all been items, isn't it?
Yeah.
I wonder if during downtime then, I mean, I dropped blacksmithing, I think. Whether during the 5 months of downtime.
Could craft and make money, yes, you could.
That's what I was thinking, yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm changing the snarecraft to battle medicine.
Well,
okay.
Worth messaging said between sessions.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot about that.
We got 5 months, so if you're going to make money, make money.
Yeah, that's a good point. Zed, I'll ping you out of the game for that.
Yeah,
yeah. We can deal with that. So at the moment, you have
Thing is, we've got a lot of resources, haven't we?
Yes.
I'm assuming as a kingdom, so because you don't really store cash, it's just as a party we're not very cash rich.
Correct.
And we're not taking any money from the kingdom, so we're running it without taking a wage. Basically.
Yeah, but if you look how much stuff you've got on you, you are very cash rich in that case. It's in commodities.
Coriston's the poorest out of in terms of item value.
Because I am fucking magic, that's why.
Then it's Jack. Then it's Gary. Then it's Ember, Barriston, Kendall. Kendall has the biggest investment, but then he is the frontline fighter.
Yeah, every penny he gets there.
Everything went
in the wall. Yeah.
Okay, so I've moved things around. I've removed runes from things, put runes where you asked me to. So that's all done.
Well, cool.
Okay. Anything else you want to do before we proceed to the hunting lodge?
No, just stock up with supplies before we head out. I would take the cart or leave the cart behind.
Can you oh, got to pay for that, haven't we?
Pay for what?
Barding for.
You will have to pay for it.
Yeah. Unless you can craft it, in which case you still pay for half of it, I think. Or
I can craft stuff, but I don't know how.
It's not that expensive.
Go to the guy who makes the stuff and say, I'm your lord, you know, give it to me.
22. 2021.
Okay, I think we should start thinking about heading out.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Do you wish to move yourself on your journey then to the hunting lodge?
Yes.
We do.
Is that us or is that the man moving?
We just moved the party.
It's a party, is it?
Hang on, we got two parties.
One party.
I believe this is the ford, isn't it?
Is it the one to the southeast of us?
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, that's the hunting lodge. Sorry, the ford's the other side.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Takes you a day. I'm just going to advance you across a day. You arrive at the hunting lodge. There is a bustle of activity in the valley where the lodge sits. You can see smoke kind of, before you ever see the lodge itself, the valley that it kind of sits in down near the river, you can see kind of smoke rising. Not smoke from as if the place is on fire, but smoke from a fire. And sure enough, if you kind of come down and you kind of get into view, there's a couple of things that strike you as interesting. There seems to be, first and foremost, Munguk the giant is currently sat on his arse eating what looks like half a cow.
That's good. He's still alive.
Surrounded by a pick and a hand cart with a load of stone in it. And further down the valley, and he kind of sees you and he kind of waves at you with a haunch. Hello?
Yeah, wait.
I haven't seen you for a while.
Yeah, we've been meaning to get out this way, Munguk. How's it going, friend?
I've got friends.
Some more. Yeah, I thought we'd been invited here.
Oh, you have?
Yeah.
Yes. Jammy said that you would be coming.
Jammy was correct.
He He's a good man, Jam. When we first met, he wasn't so sure, and one of his people shot me with an arrow.
Well, we've all made that mistake, haven't we?
Well,
Until we came to our senses.
Munguk's still not found friend.
We are friends,
Well,
Munguk.
I'd like to think that we're friends.
We're your friends.
We got rid of the Troll King for you.
You too small for the friendship I look for.
Well, that's a different kind of friend.
Ember, bring that pig fat yourself.
No amount of lube would make that pleasant.
Jammy said if I see you to go down to the lodge. We've made it look really nice.
Oh, lead the way, Munguk.
No,
Looks like they've kept you busy.
I'm working. I'm working.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, you on a break?
Yes. Well, I'm just taking stone down. They're carving stone to extend the lodge.
Excellent.
Jammy got good ideas for lodge. Apparently, I'm there going to be their muscle. Don't know what that means, but apparently squashing people that are not welcome is part of that job. I like that job.
Well, don't let them take advantage of you. We'll make sure that doesn't happen. Okay?
Oh, no. Jammy pays me in food, shelter, and the occasional coin.
That's a start.
Sounds like a good deal.
It sounds like a very good deal. I'm going to go back for Jammy.
Big bird has been flying over lately, although we haven't seen it for a couple of weeks.
Oh, the one from the east, the rock.
No, from
Assuming
north.
if we point to the mountain that's probably on the horizon over there.
It's not rock, it's flesh and feather.
You are correct, yes. I think its name's Rock, though. It's got an eyebrow that goes up and down.
I thought his name was Dwayne.
I can smell it. It's cooking.
Well, I got go work, and he kind of pulls himself up and picks his pickaxe up and kind of lumbers towards what you can see is a small area that's clearly been quarried out of the valley side.
Looks like somebody's busy in our land.
I feel like they needed planning permission for whatever they're doing now.
That's what I'm thinking. Maybe we can take that with Jamal.
Why? They're not in your kingdom. You didn't consume that hex.
I know.
We're about to.
We're about to next turn, though.
Yeah, with our 2 armies.
No, we're literally expanding our stuff out that way. That's what we're doing.
And they're right on the edge of it.
You continue.
Right
They are. You continue down into the to the floor of the valley. Distance behind you, you can hear the sound of stone and metal on stone. The lodge is definitely not in the state that you last saw it. In fact, as you kind of approach, it looks like they're building a couple of small outbuildings. To your eyes, appear to be stables. And the whole place has that kind of air of a tavern about it. You can hear the sounds from within the building, smoke coming from the chimney. Everything is watertight and new roof and things on the top of the main hunting lodge itself. You are greeted by a rather affable looking man. Now I've got to spell his name. I've got to spell his name, everybody.
I don't know.
Neither do I. You're greeted by... Oh, no, that's somebody completely different, but you will see that. No. So, ignore the fact that it says Anamid Bellavara. That's not who this is. This is actually Jamal Vizet. It looks like they've got names wrong on some of the imagery. I did notice there was some imagery a bit mixed up. when I was looking at this earlier. He kind of comes out and he smiles at you and open arms, big grin on his face. Ah, my friends, welcome. You are the leaders that I've heard of this new kingdom to our east. Yes, west. Sorry.
Yep, that's correct.
Indeed, Jamal. I'll walk over, big smile on my face, give him a handshake.
Okay. He takes your hand and he pumps it, squeezes it slightly. There's some strength there.
Oh.
This fellow, does he look like he's actually a ranger, or does he look like he's fairly self-proclaimed?
No, he looks like a ranger. Looks like a ranger, smells like a ranger. When Ember licks him, he tastes like a ranger.
I'm not licking him. I will.
No, his spawn.
With our special handshake.
He looks like the elf from Rings of Power that's had a couple of pies.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like.
Yeah.
Wait, he's an elf?
No, this isn't. He's a human.
He's not.
I'm glad you were able to answer our my missive. Come. We have an excellent 2 or 3 days of hunting ahead of us, my friends. But first, let us enter into our lodge, and we will be having a grand banquet and feast this evening. Come, and he will take you. Shall we have a map? Why the fuck not?
There is the possibility of combat.
There is if Ember shoots somebody. All right, there you are on the map. Oh,
we're not.
Nope.
No, we're not.
That's on the map.
That's on the map.
Yeah.
I forgot to press activate.
Map.
Jamel kind of welcomes you. Come, my friends.
You've made good progress in the last few months. How long have you been here?
Oh, since the beginning of spring, my friends. We've heard much about you and your activities. I think we were a little bit too late, but we did hear rumours of a giant owlbear that you were able to deal with.
Yeah, we were this way some time ago when we were heading east.
Yeah, we knew this place was abandoned, which is why we sent.
What's the giant's name?
Munguk.
This area is soon to be part of our kingdom.
Yeah. We sent Munguk this way to keep him safe.
You're welcome, of course, to stay here and maintain the lodge.
We can talk about that. Let's see how we get on, shall we, over the next few days?
Oh, do let's.
Give me insight. Perception, yes. So I'm playing D&D again at the moment on a Friday, so I keep mixing myself up. Okay. For a brief second, there's a slight tension about him when you talk about expanding your kingdom this way and offering him the opportunity to stay. Not so much because he is annoyed by that. It's more that he doesn't want to talk about politics.
Yeah. Spoils good food.
I sense everything.
Still, a conversation for another time, and perhaps after we've made hunt.
Yes. Let's see how well the hunt goes. Come, meet my companions, meet my friends, meet my people.
And the barman?
And he kind of steps inside. He says, yes, the barman.
Who's the woman with the big sword?
I'll explain everybody to you in a moment.
It's not me this time.
There is a man behind the bar. So in here, let's go round and let me talk show you each. So the first person you have, the woman with the big sword, recognized by Coruscant almost immediately as Adina Aldori.
Mm.
She kind of nods as you come in and smiles. She says, "Ah, the fledgling rulers of a kingdom in the stolen lands. It is a pleasure to see you again, my friends."
Yeah, it's been a while, Adina.
And you then get the other person that you would also recognize, which is Adina's sister, Julia.
I'm assuming they're not blades out.
No, they're not blades
out. As we walk in.
Yeah, I know. Well, they're all just stood there with swords out. I'm just like, hang on.
Well, here we go. Fireball.
Yeah.
It's like walking through a Yorkshire pub.
You have
Blackpool pub.
Do we know what the heraldry on her on the breast is? There?
Assuming she's part of the house and
she's part of the Aldori family.
Yeah. Are they sword lords, the Aldoris?
Sword lords,
yes,
yeah. You then have this person who sat strumming a lyre quietly to herself at a table, wearing immaculate kind of burgundy reddish colour. A beautiful Tian woman dressed in elegant clothing that includes masterfully crafted leather armour. You notice a striking blonde streak that adorns the side of her black hair. She has she has a lute in her hand and is gently kind of tuning it and strumming it. Adina and Julia Aldori are short, dark-haired, rugged physique with plenty of scars and stern expressions. Both warm quickly to yourselves. Both of them sisters. Those two. You've met Jamel. So Jamel's appearance is a rugged man with a friendly demeanour, provided the topic doesn't get too bogged down in politics. And then finally, there are three other individuals who I haven't got tokens for, but there are three other folk that are just kind of casually. Oh, there are these two folk here.
Yeah.
They just nod, and for a brief second, each of them, their hands just kind of rest a little bit on their weapons. Hey, Jet, how are you doing?
Hello. I do apologise. I fell asleep.
Oh, bless you.
It's
Why
just
not?
such a tiring day. I just fell asleep. So, I think it is. I do apologise for missing the start of our session.
Not a problem. Let
me try and connect.
You've been invited to a hunting lodge, or to the hunting lodge that you visited before, that is now no longer a ruin, but shows a lot of promise. And is being done up, but currently occupied by an individual known as Jamal Vizzer, who seems to be gathering individuals together for a hunt. You've just arrived. You've met Munguk, the hill giant, who seems to now be gainfully employed by Jamal. And Jamal, based on Coruscant's understanding and knowledge of the individual, has a reputation for disliking politics and corrupt government and championing the common people. We're just kind of introducing you to all the other people. I was about to say combatants in the inn there, but the people in the inn.
So decided.
So there are two people kind of sat at a table at the back, and as you kind of walk in, you notice that they kind of look at you with an intense stare. Both of them, their hands on their weapons. And then as you kind of come in and Jamal introduces you to everybody, you see the woman with the lute just kind of makes a gesture with her hand, and immediately the two guys at the table just relax. You get a sense that they're possibly her bodyguards. And then there are three other individuals in here that are just milling around, kind of pulling foodstuffs off the bar. The bar is being tended to and laden with food platters by an individual that's just in plain clothing. And Jamal introduces him as a man called Timol, Timol. He says, well, everybody, just in time.
Oh, Coruscant will go over to the woman that's playing the... Do you say it was a lyre or a lute?
It's a lyre.
Lute.
Okay. It's a lute. Oh.
Is it a lyre?
Yeah,
Is it a lyre?
I thought you said lyre first because you said she was strumming a lyre, and I thought, well, what's the lyre's name?
No, it's a lute. She's strumming a lute.
Okay. Sorry, not been introduced. Your name is?
I'm Anamede. Anamede Bellavara. Nice to meet you.
Where do you hail from, Anamede?
Where do I hail from? Oh, I hail from the north. North of Brevoy.
Okay.
That's kind of like my neck of the woods, isn't it?
Some distance.
Yeah, spent a little time in that region, but most of my time up to now has been spent studying and learning. So,
yes, we met with Jamal just recently. He mentioned he was pulling a hunt together. I've come by way of Varnhold. They seem to be doing well, flourishing well.
To these we.
Yes.
We
is that Megavan, wasn't it?
We met with them and sent diplomatic envoys that way.
Yes, they'd asked if myself and my guards had visited your kingdom. They said you were to the west of them and very good neighbours.
Indeed, yeah, we've set up trade relations and quite happy with helping them. They seem quite self-contained on that side of the mountains.
Did you say northern Brevoy or?
No, north of Brevoy.
North of Brevoy, I think.
Beyond the kingdom.
That is some way north. There is nothing but the Great Lakes to the north of Brevoy. Are you from across the lakes?
Yes. She's
old land up there.
Well,
is she dressed for the cold? She doesn't look dressed for the cold.
No.
Well, no, she's made her way south. That's why.
So she's a Tianzia person. So actually, she says, I've come via Brevoy from the north. Okay. She says, you mean where do I come from? Originally, of course. From Tianzia.
She's way east?
Way east, I believe, yes.
Isn't it?
Yeah,
it's off the east, massive, yeah.
Yeah, like a long. That is very distant.
So that's a big.
It's as far east as it is west. To be fair.
Yeah. It depends which way you travel.
It's east, isn't it? It's far east. Yes.
Well, I hope you find our lands hospitable.
I hope so. Like I said, I'd heard good things about you and from your neighbours, and I thought Jamal mentioned that he would invite you, and it felt like a good thing to kind of do.
Indeed. Well, I trained with a few people from your homeland. Good folk, very cultured, and very good at what they do.
Of course we are. Yes.
Perhaps after the hunt, you might like to visit our capital, such as it is.
Well, I can't turn down such an opportunity. Yes, that sounds like something.
Of course,
to do.
I turned to the rest of the room. You're all welcome as well.
They all nod, and Jamal sort of says, "Yeah, well, maybe we will do that after the hunt." Well, dinner will be. And he kind of looks over at the bar, and Timol behind the bar kind of goes, 1 hour, Jamal. He says, well, dinner will be an hour. Please take drinks outside, enjoy the late afternoon sun. I'll stay here, he says with a smile.
I'm going to walk to the bar and get some tidbits off the counter.
Okay, so for the next sort of hour, you can attempt go around all the different people and try and influence them. Set a good example. Is there anybody you wish to particularly start with?
I'll talk to the ranger.
Yeah, Jamal himself.
You want to go talk to Jamal? Okay.
Jamal.
Yeah.
I'll talk to the primary Aldori sister if they're separated, but if they're together, I'll do it as a pair.
They kind of stay together.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, so Jamal. So who's going to talk to Jamal?
Me.
I'll talk to Jamal with Amber.
I probably won't be really good because my diplomacy.
That's why I'm talking to Jamal with Ember.
Well,
I'm assuming you could do nature instead. Go on that
so
kind of thing.
You can use survival, hunting law, deception, diplomacy, or intimidation if you wanted to.
Okay, I'm only doing survival.
All right, give me a survival roll.
Mm-hmm.
Oops.
Bad one. I reroll that.
You can use your hero point to re-roll that. Yep. Once I don't have a piece of scrap paper on my desk. It's unusual. 27, Ember. Okay. You spend 10, 15 minutes kind of chatting away to Jamal, kind of fishing out, talking about your own love of wilderness and the forest, and to a degree your own love of the hunt. And he kind of listens quite intently to what you have to say, and is well, one of your kind. Forgive me, wood elf. Yes.
Yes, I am.
Yes, it's always good to meet your folk and share, because, as you rightly said, we do share a love of the wilderness, the wildlands together. I'm very much looking forward to seeing how capable you are on the hunt tomorrow.
What are we hunting, by the way?
We'll talk about that tomorrow.
Okay.
Tonight is a night of feast, friendship, and happiness.
I like the sound of
that. Barristan, do you wish to roll? Which do you wish to roll? Survival, hunting law,
I think it's
deception, diplomacy.
Probably going to be diplomacy, really. What I might do is clearly set up this hunt. That's what he's all about. Maybe I'll share an anecdote about him, about the owl bear, because he seemed interested in that earlier. And just try and ingratiate ourselves that we are, based on what I think it was Coruscant said, that he was not keen on politics, but was keen on the people, the common people.
Yeah.
Just kind of demonstrating the fact that we have defeated many foes around, that we are trying to carve a safe haven for our people.
Okay.
In these lands, and I'll give it a diplomacy roll.
Okay.
Well, that's not terrible.
It is not terrible at all. Okay. And again, he listens to your conversation, and he says, "Well, I always favour those rulers who whilst I don't think it's appropriate for us to talk politics too much, my good friend, I will say this. I favour those rulers who put their people ahead of their own needs. And based on everything that I've heard, especially, I met a couple of merchants that were heading your way, a beet farmer, I think, from memory, who mentioned that this giant owlbear had, well, he didn't know what it was at the time, but apparently you were able to demonstrate to the people that you'd killed the beast and you showed off its head and you named it as an owlbear. I've hunted owlbears myself. They're not particularly easy things to deal with. And I heard, if rumours are true, that this thing was the size of a house. Which
yes, it destroyed our western wall and palisade and began to rampage through our town before our militia at least drove it off.
Ah. And you have the beast's head in your capital?
We do indeed, yes.
Oh,
well, that's probably a bit gungy by now.
Yeah, I was going to say, you didn't taxidermy it, did you?
Crafting.
We've got its skull then.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've got its skull. Yeah. Well, perhaps then after the hunt, maybe I will come and visit you. That sounds fascinating. Anybody else wish to have a conversation with Jamel?
I'm good.
Quick question. It's a bit of a mechanics question. I presume we might get another dab at them throughout the dinner later on, or I think you said an hour's time dinner.
Yes, I will give everybody one roll, one choice before dinner, one choice during dinner, and at the end we tally up the influence points to see how that shapes the hunt the following day.
So I guess me and Amber seem to have had pretty good amicable conversations with
so far, yes, between you have gained 2 influence with Jamel. And so as you're kind of, you two are sat there, you note that Jamel's kind of talking quietly to a couple of his people. And you overhear him say, "Oh, I'm very impressed. They're not just rulers, but they do seem quite competent. I think they'll do well on our hunt tomorrow." And the other one goes, "Indeed, Jamel. I noticed they definitely carry themselves well. They seem to know how to use those weapons. That old grizzled fella, I'm interested to see what he can do."
Who's the old grizzled fella?
Who's the old grizzled fella?
Kendall, isn't it?
Kendall's the old grizzled fella.
Yes, yeah.
Kendall is currently sitting in an armchair by the fire with his feet on the table, trying desperately not to look at the 2 women with swords.
Yeah, that's fine. Who
is that your version of flirting?
Yes.
Who,
do you need some help here?
Coruscant is talking to. So, Coruscant, talking to Adina and Joliet, you have a choice of athletics, don't fall down mountains, society, diplomacy, deception, or intimidate.
Let me check my skills. I'm going to guess that.
I reckon Garen should go and have a duet competition.
I was thinking the same thing, you know.
Go on, turn on the charm.
Once before, but it's not worked since.
We'll go with diplomacy because that's the one that's expert, but there's no difference between that and society.
Okay.
I'll just basically be making chit chat about how they got here, how they met Jamal, how they got involved, yada yada yada. Just small talk for an in.
Okay.
Basically.
Yep.
Maybe ask how Lady Jumanji's doing.
Jumanji.
Yes, so yes, Jumanji.
Well, it might not be worth. It might be worth just actually throwing that in terms of that we
Just
got
do a name drop.
the what's it? Yeah, well, basically because they're clearly Aldori.
Yeah, it's just general conversation about if there's anything that I can pop in there, to try and wheedle bits of information out. Then I will.
It's the hated cousin, isn't it?
Well, yeah, we'll find out that bitch.
Yeah. She screwed us over.
She slept with my boyfriend. What?
But we've never met.
They probably wouldn't be that bothered about that. They'd be more bothered about, she beat me in a duel.
Yeah.
Yeah. She borrowed my sword and then put it point down and blunted the end.
Oh,
really? Oh, that's
witch.
wrong. How dare she?
Just gonna grab a drink, guys. Back in it.
Yeah, I need to do the same actually.
29.
I'll do the same. Hang on.
Right, let's take a quick 5-minute break then, since everybody's disappeared. I need a drink myself. So.
Okay,
Quick
I will
drink.
go and put my leg up for 5 minutes then.
No worries, bud.
All right.
Ten minutes.
But it's fallen asleep again.
odd minutes kind of catching up with Coruscant, recognizing that he is also of a minor family from it's Coruscant, isn't it? You do have you are from a minor family in Brevoy.
I am, yeah.
You learn that they're actually part of Varnhold, and that they'd heard when Anadea came through Varnhold, she mentioned that there was this hunt taking place, and so they decided to accompany her over the mountains and to meet with Jamel and take part in the hunt. They have a fairly altruistic, kind of straightforward expectation. They just want to be in a position where they can prove themselves as hunters and warriors, secure the head of several of the creatures that they're hunting, and return with an improved reputation.
Were they
to represent?
Sorry, carry on.
Yeah, they would have been in Varnhold.
Yeah. I couldn't remember whether they were in Varnhold when we went there.
Yeah, they would have been.
Right. Okay.
Okay. So that leaves Garin, Jack, and Kendall in terms of who you want to kind of talk to during pre-dinner drinks.
Well, just what are they holding official positions in Varnhold, or are they just sort of like stationed themselves there?
They're just stationed themselves there at the moment.
Okay,
they
gotcha.
don't have official positions.
I have to say I'm coming a bit cold because it's late arrival. I do apologise.
Yeah, no.
So who would I be best talking to and about what? Per se, just to help the group.
Yeah,
get through this.
I mean, talking to Adina and Jolier, so kind of sitting on Coruscant's coattails and kind of interjecting here and there and talking to them might be okay.
What would I need to roll to try and influence and
I would say
help?
I would say
what's your it depends what your skills are. Really?
I would say with Jack,
Society.
You could definitely do a society roll, yes.
Okay, let me just try and do that then. Try and
no problem.
move the chat along and try and help if I can. Oh, good God!
Do you wish to leverage
I do think so, because that's quite. I was quite rude by that roll.
That would actually reduce. That would remove the influence that Coruscant's.
I do apologise. Let me just roll.
Don't worry about it.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, there you go.
I hid an uncomfortable sitting routine, shall we say, and I pulled it out of the bag.
You absolutely did.
Put it back in. Another laser.
Absolutely did pull that out of the bag. Okay, cool. So they are very impressed with the way Jack comports himself, speaks to them. He kind of puts on a sort of airs and graces kind of almost flowery language. Even takes Coruscant by surprise a little bit at just how eloquent Jack is in this conversation, and they listen to him as he kind of talks about his upbringing and his background and some of the places that he's been, and they are very impressed overall with the two of you.
Coruscant sat there like, who the fuck are you?
I'm getting the image. You know when Sharp sort of like starts talking to people further up the chain, and all of a sudden he becomes like this professional fucking soldier. I'm getting that kind of thing.
That he finishes by bollocks.
I'll do a sly wink to the rest of the party.
Yeah.
Gary, who are you?
I would like to talk to Anna Mead, please.
Go for it. So with Anna Mead, you have a couple of choices. You can
Bard off.
I am fully expecting a bard off here.
You can perform. You can use society, diplomacy, deception, or intimidation.
Well, I'm going to start by leading off and saying I'm not as well travelled as you seem to have been. But I am here with my friends, and I'm trying to chronicle the exploits that they do around this area, because they seem to be a fantastic group who is doing the right things in the right place at the right time.
All right.
Harrison's looking around for the other guests.
Yeah. The beasts you have defeated are amazing. I have written many songs about this.
And then what skill are you going to use?
Oh, I'm going to do stealth. It's my highest. No, not performance. I'll do performance. It's okay, right.
Give me a performance roll.
On 20. Come on. You can do it. Oh.
I'll just shy 20. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to hero point that. I can do better.
Go on.
But slightly.
It's quite a bit better. 5 points better.
24 is pretty good, I think.
No, this is Pathfinder. You need like 30s to do everything.
Oh, dear. Okay.
She kind of... probably about 10 minutes into this conversation, the two of you have been having a little bit of banter, and she kind of winks at you, and she sort of plays a major chord progression up her lute, and then nods to you to follow. And literally within about 3 or 4 minutes, there is a bard off going on.
No.
The pair of you are playing. What is that? Angry
banjo music. I'm fucking leaving this place.
It's that.
I know how this ends.
Someone in the background goes, "You got a curly mouth."
Dueling banjos. No.
God, that film.
Kendall, who do you wish to talk to? You're the last person to kind of have a chat.
Yeah, I think I'm kind of enchanted by the woman with the lute as well. Kind of intrigued by her. Don't know. And I mean, I'm more martial. I don't make my way around the fairer sex at all. I have no idea what I'm doing here, but I'm enchanted by the music.
Okay.
If you want an in with the two sisters, I don't mind being your wingman on my next roll.
I'll take Jet.
You could do, so talking to Anamede, you could do society, diplomacy, or you could start, you could try and lie to her with a bit of deception, or you could try and, intimidate build.
Oh, fucking hell.
Well, by just brooding at her.
Just run up, grab a loot and smash it on the floor. It's like, fuck it.
Hang on, let me just... I mean, none of them are great options for me. Was it society, intimidation, or what?
Well, society, diplomacy, deception, or intimidation. If that's too hard, you could switch to the two sisters, and then that gives you athletics.
Yeah, I mean, that's the one that made most sense, but then Jet jumped in. Yeah, no, I'll have to go to the sisters. There's no point in me doing the others.
Yeah.
Last time, the only time I've ever...
the ranger as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, you could talk to Jamel. Jamel could gives you an option to do survival, hunting law, which you probably don't have, deception, diplomacy, or intimidation. No,
it doesn't make any...
Can I just say, is everybody missing out on Timmel, the barkeep, who clearly sees more than the barkeep?
No, Timmel is not one of the... Timmel is a servant. He's not one of the primary...
Does he work for...
He worked for Jamel. Yeah, Jamel.
Basically, we've got the bard, the two sisters, and the ranger.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's going to have to be the two sisters, even though I think he's enchanted by the music. He's more drawn to swords and the martial type, so I'll do an athletics.
Give me an athletics roll.
Don't worry, Kendall. She might like a bit of rough and just...
She won't like that. I'm going to hero point it.
Okay.
I'm hit. That's better.
Thanks, Jet. You can dab the music.
It's a very good roll. Very, very good.
By the time you're called for dinner, the tables in the middle have been kind of pushed together to create a long trestle table. There are platters of everything from meats like boar and venison through to plates of bread and cheeses that seem to be relatively recently procured. The breads themselves are warm and kind of had clearly freshly baked. There is things like water, wine, ale, mead, the whole range. The food that's laid out before you is incredibly lavish, very, no expense spared, almost kind of banquet. And Jamel sort of, he smiles. He says, "Well, everybody, please take seats. Please take seats."
As the food's coming
sisters,
out,
the two sisters kind of, they grab, one of them grabs Kendall by the arm, the other one grabs Jet by the arm, and they kind of sit you. So the sisters are still sat next to each other, but then you've got Kendall on one side of a sister, probably Jolia, and Jet on the other side of Adina, and then Coriston next to them.
Yeah. As the food's coming out, I'll just like tap Kendall and say, "Stop doing handstand press ups between the tables and put your clothes back on."
And the rest of everybody, and again the conversation over dinner is just it's general conversation. You're introduced to the chef, a man by the name of Orlean. And a maid kind of says, "Well, this is a rather excellent spread, Jamel. It is good to see you treating us all so well." Sort of says, "Yes, no. I was wondering, everybody, I've been pondering what we call this place. I'd like it to be a place that is open to all, welcoming to all, as a place that could serve perhaps as a rest between our good friends from Varnhold," and he kind of gestures to the sisters and they nod, "and our great neighbours to the west, the Kingdom of Orlane."
Why not the Traveller's Rest?
Why not the Traveller's
Hunter's Rest or the Lodge?
Hunter's Respite.
Oh, those are very interesting. Yes, I hadn't thought of something so simple.
Always got the standard halfway house. That's always a good one.
Of course. Yes. Well, thank you all for your suggestions. I'll sleep on them, and we'll see where that gets us in there. Try and make a decision by the time the hunt completes. Now, please enjoy the food and company. So again, we go around the table. You can all make another attempt at influencing somebody. It can be the same person that you've influenced before, or it can be somebody different.
I think I'm going to go with this guy again.
Okay.
It's going to be diplomacy because
you're good at it.
Other things, I'm half decent at it.
Survival, hunting law, or a law that would be applicable. Deception, diplomacy, or intimidate.
I'm not interested in intimidating, and that's not what we're here to do. So I'll go with diplomacy again.
Mm-hmm.
And try and angle it with, because he kind of mentioned about he wants this place to be a rest place for all.
Yep.
And I will. I did a little bit of not exactly boasting, but kind of half boasting about the out there and all that stuff last time to impress it. But this time, I guess I will equally try and impress and get his favor by talking about the fact that our kingdom is very inclusive to all. We've supported all those different races, Mitflits, the kobolds, the dryad, and the lizard folk. We're very much a peaceful kingdom.
The nymph as well, being sensitive to nature and the habitat.
Yeah. So whilst we are a progressive kingdom and we want to build, we are trying to make sure that all our citizens are catered for and respected with that.
Give me a roll.
So let's see.
And before you roll, I'm going to do this.
Drop a dragon right in the middle of the.
Yeah.
Everybody's hero points to 1.
Oh, bless you.
I already had a hero point.
We might need that.
Yeah.
Might need 2.
Mm-hmm.
That's not the best roll. a bit of a gamble on that, though, isn't it?
Can I assist? Do you want me to assist?
No, there's no opportunity to assist.
Okay.
You're all kind of having your own conversations.
Do I reckon that's going to be enough?
Well, you're all just under 50%, so you've got.
I haven't got that
30,
great a bonus.
31.
Yeah,
Right,
you've got almost as much chance to fail as you have to get a better result.
That's true.
Not to metagame, but 31 was a crit success, but my 20 odd was not.
Okay.
So you're suggesting I need a 21, is what you're saying?
Different skills have different values for different
skills, different people.
Okay. As it stands, 20 would be a failure.
Okay.
Yeah, I can see if I can see how much I can put this on.
Oh, very good. Very good.
Yeah, I've I thought it probably would be a failure because although 20 is a reasonable number at this level and with my proficiency bonus, that wasn't a great result.
He kind of listens to you and he smiles.
Not bad. 11's not bad as a bonus. It's trained. You got a good start.
Well, I'm glad to hear of it. As I said before, outside, I'm very pleased that everything I'm hearing about your kingdom seems that it's both inclusive and welcoming. I shall definitely consider visiting you once we've settled here.
Be more than welcome. Of course, we are building some roads out this way. Perhaps some of the traffic may come through our kingdom as well.
Yeah, absolutely. And perhaps, yes, perhaps we could build roads between your kingdom and Varnhold.
Indeed, that is the intent. They've become a good trading neighbour.
If you're thinking of this being a halfway house, would you want the road to come past? I'll lean over and join in that conversation.
Oh, of course, that would be
because at the moment it's slightly north, but we could detour and come through.
Slightly north would be 5 miles north. It's a bit too far.
Yeah, so we could detour southeast.
And bear in mind they're in a valley. So he says, well, we could of course just build a road that joins. I could get Munguk to build a road that joins to your road, I suppose, if that was, though it would be a little bit of a distance.
It's whether you'd get the through traffic.
Really. There is a good ford to the west of here as well.
Yeah,
which we would look to link.
There's also not too bad Vauxhall Viva.
Is the lodge north or south of the? I think there was like a river, wasn't there?
Yeah, the lodge is on the north bank of the river, so it's on your side effectively.
I think if we came southeast, we'd come to it, and then we could just continue east, really. And then if we wanted to go across the ford to head further south, we could go that way.
Just mechanically speaking, you have maxed out your possible influence with the sisters. So anybody rolling against the sisters during dinner is not contributing to influencing anybody else. And all that you can potentially do is fuck it up with a critical to reduce your influence.
Yeah. My conversation will be with Anamede.
Okay.
An official conversation, because the sisters mentioned that they came in with her from Varnhold.
Yep.
So I'll open with that, and I'll just say I've just had a conversation with the sisters who I know, and they said they came in with you from Varnhold. How did you find the place? And I'll go along. Nice, easy conversation. Where did she come in from there? What did she think of the chat? This
diplomacy or society?
I'll go diplomacy again. It's the same bonus, but it's expert.
Go for it.
What?
Burn those hero points.
Oh, and burned
With
well.
Style.
Oh no, that was the roll. Sorry, 22 is not bad.
She seems. She listens to you and she comments, but you don't get the sense that she was particularly impressed or swayed by the conversation. But she kind of listens and she says, well, Varnhold was a welcoming place. It was interesting. It seems to be growing, though The rock in the mountains does seem to keep its shadow over the place. I would hope at some point that Magar would deal with that creature.
He didn't seem particularly keen on dealing with any issues, really. He seems to be quite happy being self-contained in his own little valley. We dealt with a spider issue that he had up there for him, just to help out a neighbour. But yeah, I think the rock could be a problem for him, and it may be something that we look into. But they're not unintelligent creatures, so we'll probably
it's
look
not
for
provoked. We would hope it would not attack the
we'll try and look for the best way forward there, because obviously it's a natural creature of the area. So
yeah, so I'm actually going to kind of revise things a little bit, and actually say that you can influence her. Yeah. She listens. She says, I did notice that about Varnhold. Are you... And she kind of leans forward to you across the table and kind of lowers her voice somewhat conspiratorially. Are you thinking of making a move?
Well, no. They're an independent city. He just didn't seem interested in expansion. He seems to have got his own little piece of the pie. I think our immediate plans are to go up to the mountain, and that, we've got a lot to do before we get anywhere. Expanding that far, from where we are,
I am listening. I just need to step away a minute.
There is a lot of ground to cover, and to
no doubt in the months and years to come, we will expand east. And should Varnhold wish to remain independent or join our kingdom, then they would be more than welcome.
But
I do think that Mega Varn was more interested in the title than anything else.
He manages his town well, but as Coruscant said, I do not think he has any ambitions.
Yeah, he may be more than happy that if we go that far and then we want to go further east than there, he may be happy to be swallowed up and become a city within a greater nation. But like we've said, I think that's a long way into the future. We've got plenty to be doing closer to home before we start.
I personally think, I personally think that the word swallowed up shouldn't be used.
So much land. Yes, we could go east as far as we want and go directly to him, but there's so much land to claim in between there, isn't there?
Yeah.
And besides, we have to position our armies in the passes, don't we?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so we've done Coruscant, we've done Barristan. Ember.
Yep.
Who are you going to target this time?
The two sword ladies.
If
just covered that we can't improve.
You will not gain any influence, and you
do
could
the same
potentially
person.
lose it.
Did you say we could do the same? Said? Did you say we could do the same person again?
Yeah, you could do the same person again. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, you could continue your conversation with Jamal if you wished.
Yeah, I'll do that then.
Jamal, go for it. Survival game?
Yep.
Go for it.
I'm thinking he's probably the most important person to influence, actually.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Correct. He is the... All right. Do you wish to spend your hero point?
I think I've got another one.
I just reset everybody's hero points, yeah.
Oh, I just realised I just used Night Runner. Me.
Night Runner's licking his nuts.
Was nature an option for this dude? Survival
No.
and nature. It wasn't. Nature wasn't.
No.
That's
Hunting law.
That's surprising.
Yeah, it's survival.
That would have been a 20 because
20. Okay. Again, during dinner, Jamel and Ember fall to conversation, talking about spending time out in the forests, about hunting, about tracking. He asks, what's the smallest creature you've successfully tracked and for how far? And he also spends a little bit of time talking to you about Night Runner, who's kind of calmly sat at your feet, gnawing on a bone or two from the table. You have maximized your influence with Jamel.
Oh, very good.
That is the most important one to do.
Very good.
We'll come to that later. So we've got Garin, Jack, and Kendall. Really, you're left with Anamid. So, Garin, do you wish to...
well, what I was aiming to do, once I finished my dinner, I was going to stand up, go towards the fireplace with loot in hand, and I was going to spin a yarn of our adventures here. Not about our great fights we've had, but I will add them into it, but more about how we've subdued and welcomed people into our kingdom rather than conquering them.
Subdued people into our kingdom.
Yeah.
Give me...
I'm kind of thinking that's the same thing.
Give me a performance roll. 25. That's pretty good. Yeah. Okay. She.
We'll leave each chorus open for an embellishment if she wants to add an embellishment to it.
No, she doesn't. She kind of listens to the tale and she nods along, and she kind of taps her fingers on the table as she's listening, and she smiles. She seems to get very much into it. And as you kind of bring your tale to a conclusion, this is kind of in between. The meal is finished and everybody's starting to kind of push back and relax. And she kind of claps and goes, "Well, bravo. Excellent tale there, my friend Garin.
Well done indeed, Garin. Half of it's even true."
I'll lean over to Barrister and go, "That's actually better than the stuff he says is a masterpiece."
Yeah, I know.
What's going on?
I shall give a flourishing bow and take my seat again.
So we do have two more. We have Jack and Kendall. Again, if you want to contribute positively, then you're really looking at trying to further influence Anamid. Otherwise, you can sit this out if you choose, or you... Yeah?
I got that wrong. It would have been a -1 because Night Runner's expert in survival, whereas I'm just trained.
Yeah, you're fine. There's a reason you were fine. It's not a problem.
Okay.
Zed, would you allow me to use a crafting check to look to comment on the craftsmanship of her lyre or lute or whatever it is?
I will give you that, yes.
That's cool.
Just as fucking well.
That's a fine instrument you've got rested between your legs.
Right. So it's just a straight
Can I pluck it?
Straight up crafting check, right?
Yeah, straight up crafting check.
Oh, that'll do.
Very good.
It's a very interesting outcome. Because I think you might just crit. I think you've just critted.
I think you've just strummed a loop.
Yeah, it was the I'm well known in Lake Town for my fingering, he said.
No.
Oh, yeah.
What did you roll? 28.
28.
Yeah, you critted.
You clever plucker.
You critted for a reason, because she really, really does well with flattery. And so I interpret what you were doing as basically flattering her for her keen eye on very fine workmanship. So you're kind of flattering her over her instrument and kind of stroking her ego. And
Sure.
she ends up passes it to Kendall, and you kind of turn it over, and the workmanship is good. You wouldn't call it, I mean, and you don't see this out loud, but you look at it and it's definitely up close. It's seen better days, certainly at the back, where it rests against your body. But overall, it's certainly well above average in terms of its original craftsmanship. As the meal winds down, Timmel kind of comes forward and cleans the plates, and then comes like the aperitifs, mugs of cider, spirits, more cheeses and fruits, and he smiles. He says, "Well, my friends, it has been an interesting meal. Master Barristan, our conversation this evening has swayed me. Once we have finished here, if you would permit me, I would like to pledge myself and my Embeth travelers to your cause and join your kingdom."
Very good.
Very well.
So next,
we would most welcome you.
Okay, so the next, at the end of this chapter 5, you'll roll into another kingdom turn. You will automatically gain the hex and a refuge.
Very cool. Awesome.
Well done, Barristan.
Ember as well.
So let me tell you how the others react to you. So because you've kind of so Anamede started off fairly tepid towards you, but over the course of the meal and the time before, listening to them all, she is now she takes a favorable view of you. That will come into play at a later point in the story.
Oh.
Friends and influencing people.
The sisters. The sisters will, based on the outcome of the hunt and other things this chapter, send out a positive communication to the Aldori family in Restov. This will mean your next kingdom turn, you gain an additional point of fame and 2 additional resource dice.
Oh, nice.
I will flag on your kingdom sheet. Where do we do this? One.
It's on the front page, isn't it? Somewhere down the bottom.
Yeah, found it. And
Yeah.
gain. Two resource dice. Cool. Okay, hold on. Okay. Well, my friends, shall we discuss why I've called the hunt?
Indeed.
As I mentioned, we'd been travelling the area. We'd heard of this great kingdom that was being established. Master Barristan, your reputation does precede you. We'd met a number of travelling merchants that were incredibly vocal about your kingdom, about the welcoming nature of your kingdom. And we'd been travelling in the area, hoping to find at least where your borders were. We hadn't quite discovered them at the time. Several of my people found a grievously wounded man named Vath Locker washed up on the shore of the Gudrun River, about a quarter of a day's travel east of here. No. Yeah, about a quarter of a day's travel east of here.
A couple of miles then.
3 miles.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, we did although we did as much as we could, he didn't survive his wounds, but he did tell us that he and his family had been attacked by a wyvern upriver.
That would be further east, wouldn't it? Yeah.
Further east, yeah. That their cabin had been damaged. We decided that we would turn around and head east to see if we could find evidence of this wyvern, see if there were any survivors of this man's family, and deal with the wyvern.
Is this sorry?
Soon after, we had to break off our hunts. We discovered evidence of 2 additional monsters: a hydra and a Kruth.
Oh God, what's that?
Good question. I'll give you a chance to recall knowledge in a moment.
Okay.
This was more than we were comfortable handling, myself and my 3 companions. So I felt a hunt was in order. And who better to hunt than some of the individuals that I'd either met or heard by reputation in the area. He then kind of pulls out from under the table and places a small coffer on the table. He says, well, a hunt is always accompanied by a prize. And whilst we could argue that this is for altruistic purposes, I still think a prize is in order. And he kind of lifts the lid up. And he says, there are, and he pulls out a small bag and places it on the table. And he puts his hand in and pulls out a small handful of coins. He says, there are a total of 80 gold pieces. I have this. And he pulls up a rune stone with a rune on it. He says, this is a returning weapon rune stone. And this, he says, and he pulls out a small wand. A wand of cure moderate wounds. This consists of the prize for the group that returns with the most impressive kill.
How do we define impressive?
Well, as you know, a Kruth is a small, I say smallish, a largish, water-based creature. Not too dissimilar to a crocodile, though not of the same ilk. I would argue that a hydra would be more impressive than a Kruth. And then perhaps a wyvern, we could argue, because it was airborne, could be argued to be more impressive than a hydra. And so on and so forth. So, yes, those who kill the most impressive creature or creatures gain the prize. The others kind of nod. And I presume one of the sisters says that we will go in our respective groups. Well, that's what I was thinking, myself and my hunters. Good Barristan and his group, Anamede and her bodyguards, and the 2 of you.
A little healthy competition never hurts. However, might I suggest we aid each other should we find each other in peril? We've had a fantastically friendly evening. I do not see why we could not support each other.
Indeed, it's friendly competition. It's
Yeah.
Not to be putting other people at peril.
I was going to say, to be fair, it's more for protection of the land.
Well, of course, if you wish to aid each other, then by all means. Certainly, if one of the other groups is in peril, then others joining them, though we will not share kills. One group will claim the kill.
Yeah, that's understandable. Well. Mm-hmm.
That is it. We will leave first light. So we will leave an hour before sunrise tomorrow on our barge. We will head upriver to where I believe the vicinity of the wyvern attack was, and we will depart from there and explore the area. May the best group win, he says, and he raises his glass with a grin.
Right, how do we sabotage these motherfuckers?
Can I just ask, how far away was our with an encounter from here?
Your wyvern encounter was west, and it wasn't a wyvern, it was a drake.
It was a fire drake.
Drake, that's right, fire
The
drake.
owl bear was over this direction as well, wasn't it?
Yes.
Just a bit south.
Maybe this area is like, we've got a big rock to the east. Maybe this whole area is filled with big, horrible monsters. Something's got to be
and a giant
doing
cries.
that, right?
We've also got the lake full of
Giant beasties,
ridiculous sea monsters. Yeah.
Yeah, this is not going to be straightforward.
Oh no. But anything with a Hydra in it is not going to be straightforward.
Hail Hydra!
Hail Hydra! Yeah.
Hail Hydra!
I mean, I'm all for the wyvern, but I don't know how we get a wyvern down onto the ground easily.
We've done that
shoot
before.
Shoot it with lots of arrows and stuff until it goes. Oh shit!
Which were the flying creatures that attacked us at the tower? We pulled them down.
You could bang on your shield. That normally pisses things off.
There were harpies.
That's right.
If you grappled it or tripped it, if it came as a flyby, then you'd reduce its movement to 0 and it wouldn't be flying.
Yeah. Or we use Night Runner as bait.
That's also a possibility, yeah.
Hey.
Hey, you can't say anything because you were fucking doing that anyway in the combat. Go on, get in there. I don't want to get hit.
Well, you keep complaining I don't put my pets into the combat, so
I don't complain anything. The only time I've complained about is when it was in the combat. It was in the middle of my fireball.
That's a good question, though. Coriston, have you got anything that might be able to assist with that in your tomes? I will pray on it tonight, but I'm not sure I have any answers.
I have a spell in mind that I wanted to get for the Fire Drake, which was it's a spell that calls down rocks and ice. But there's also I don't know whether I'm not sure whether I picked up that whilst I was at college. There's one called Gust of Wind. I'm not sure whether that would affect it.
Coriston, would something like sleep be useful against a wyvern?
Would what, sorry?
Sleep. To soothe it, maybe to bring it to the ground.
I've got a feeling it might be too. I could command it. I could command it to land.
Does that require a language?
It is linguistic, so it depends whether wyverns understand any of the languages I've got. I do speak Draconic though. So
Can I tame it?
We'll stand back while you do that.
Yeah. Let us know it works out.
Well, that'll work to get it down to the ground anyway.
And I suspect after about 6 seconds, you'll abandon that idea.
Oh, wait, isn't a wyvern's a dragon, isn't it?
It's a draconic creature.
Yeah, it's a draconic creature.
I thought you said griffin.
Nope.
I think I speak Draconic, which it's usually one of the ones I pick up.
I don't know. I've forgotten.
I do speak Draconic. So if they are Draconic creatures, which I think they are, then I would be able to instruct it to land.
Might help.
So that's a possibility. And I've got anything else? Just start flicking through my spell books.
Yeah, just looking through my spells that I can take for the day. I don't think there's anything on divine that'll help with this.
Anyway, okay. That is the hunt. The evening winds to a close. One by one, the different groups. Sorry?
So I was just saying, I do know paralyze as well. That's in my book. So I could forgo a fireball for a paralyze. Which if it fails... well, if it fails, it's paralyzed for 1 round. Critically fails, it's paralyzed for 4 rounds.
Does that mean it drops from the sky?
It can't act, therefore it can't move, therefore its movement is 0, therefore it'd fall on its ass because it'd have to fly. So yeah.
30-foot range, isn't
it? Yes, but I could extend that.
That's nice. If you get some decent height on it, it has some nice fall damage.
Yeah. I could use reach spell on that, so it'd go up to 60, I think. I think it doubles, doesn't it?
Mm. I'm glad that they're the targets, because I was expecting it to be like, okay, the hunt tomorrow, you have 1 hour start, and they will come get you.
No, that's cool. Let's rest up for the night and head out in the morning on the barge.
Indeed. I think it's a... let's go hunting wyverns.
I'll prepare that, and I will... There's also the thing we could come across the Hydra, which we need to make some rolls beforehand, don't we, to recon knowledge about this shit.
Mm.
Okay, so you want to recall knowledge regarding which creature?
Wyvern and Hydra, probably.
Wyvern and Hydra.
Yes.
Okay. Okie doke. So for the Wyvern, reset. Okay, so you may make an Arcana check.
Yeah.
Arcana.
Yes. Oh, sorry, I've just lost everything.
I'm assuming, I'm not sure what that does when I hit recall knowledge. I'm not sure whether it gives you a list of them all or something.
Yes, it does.
Okay. Oh, cool.
Give me 1 sec. I just need to find. Was that on the Wyvern or the Hydra? That. Sorry, that was a Wyvern, wasn't it?
Yeah, mine was the Wyvern first and the Hydra second.
Okay. Give me a second. I'm trying to find the Wyvern.
Which woman is Garin trying to grapple at the moment?
I don't know. It's a button. But to the Wyvern.
Yeah, you have. Right, I've got to do something slightly different here. Let's have a look at this.
I want to know what immunities these things have, because if we're relying on things like spells to get it out of the sky.
Okay, one thing about a Wyvern that you can ask me.
Who?
Coruscant first.
Okay.
Kendall has no clue, other than it's a flying creature with a spiky tail.
Yeah.
Who is Garin grappling?
Anybody will hug me.
Okay. Inappropriate hugging, not well.
I'll probably go for what's its weakest save?
Its weakest save is reflex.
Yeah, what I really want to ask is it well known for having a strong will save? But that's not one of your options now. It's strongest or weakest. So it's like,
yeah. Reflex would be its weakest.
Okay.
Okay. Nobody else has any real clue beyond what the tales say of these creatures. They fly, they're related to dragons, and they have a nasty, stingy tail.
What was the other one? There was a wyvern, the hydra, and there was a
Kruth.
What's a crooch? I've never ever heard of that before. Was it crocodile type?
Yeah.
Or visually?
Give me 1 second.
Okie dokie.
Thinking cleanse affliction might be handy to have in case someone gets properly stabbed.
Yeah.
Like me.
Yeah.
Don't know about you fuckers, so I'm all right.
Do you wish to see, Jack, whether you know anything about Kruth?
I just want to know what it is basically in terms of visuals. Is it like a crocodile creature then?
Yes. Give me a nature check.
Okie dokie.
I mean, I know not that it's not quite like a crocodile, but Barristan doesn't know what it's like.
Oh dear. I haven't got a clue.
Crocodile. Yeah, it's crocodile.
Yeah,
I believe you. It's a crocodile.
As you're concerned, it's a crocodile. It looks like a crocodile. It acts like a crocodile.
And actually stabs you with a dagger. Yeah.
A crocodile. Yeah. Okay. Anybody else want to make a gather intelligence roll on either the wyvern, the hydra, or the?
I'll do the hydra. I'll do the hydra and the Kruth. But
okay.
Yeah.
I need.
Do you just want me to recall knowledge twice? Then you can see what. I'll do the hydra first, then the Kruth.
Yep. Do that.
I'll do the same. Both arcana.
Can I use nature?
Yes, you can. Which the Kruth? Well, you can roll 2 nature checks for me. Okay, so Kendall, you have no clue on either the Hydra or the Kruth.
Yeah.
To you, the Kruth, you kind of look at Jack and you're like, yeah, I'm sure I've seen one of these things. It's just a big crocodile. Big crocodile.
Lots of teeth. Pointy teeth.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you saw it that traveling menagerie where they,
that's why
dogs
that's
lions.
Okay, Gary.
I do the same as what
Gary, you may ask me one question about a hydra. You have no idea what the Kruth is. Everybody's conversation about the Kruth being a crocodile makes a lot of sense to you.
Okay, what are the hydra's weaknesses?
A hydra's weaknesses. Hydras are not known for having any weaknesses.
Oh, God damn it.
You just don't look at Coruscant. You can give me. Coruscant. I can have one question about the Hydra, and 2 about the Kruth.
Okay.
Start with the Hydra.
Hydra.
Immunities? What is definitely not going to work against it?
Does it have? I don't know. Does it have any special properties? Any special abilities?
Hydras, by legend, are known to be able to regrow their heads.
Okay.
When one is cut, 2 spring forth.
Okay. Not a problem.
Okay, and then you've got 2 questions about the Kruth.
What's its worst save?
A Kruth's worst save. It is not known for being strong of will.
Good. That's what I wanted to hear. And any particular special attacks? That it's renowned for?
Yes. When you are in a known Kruth's territory, you are strongly advised to stay away from water. They generally launch attacks from a submerged position in the water and out.
Okay. So it's an ambusher then.
Remember,
Okay.
you may ask me one question about the Hydra and then 2 questions about the Kruth.
Does the Hydra have any weaknesses?
I think we already asked that, didn't we?
Already asked that.
Yeah.
Have you? Oh.
Well, as a follow-up, because I'm assuming we're having this conversation around like
Round the table. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
The aperitifs. Yeah.
The heads thing concerns me about the Hydra.
Mm-hmm.
But
How do you stop the heads from regenerating?
yes, quite. We know that trolls don't like fire.
Cauterize the stump with acid or fire.
Barristan grins and plonks his sword on the table. It is then.
Yeah. The Hydra's yours.
There was 2 questions for the Kruth, you say?
2 questions for the Kruth.
We know it's a crocodile. Does it have any resistances or weaknesses?
That's 2 questions.
Oh, sorry. No, that's yeah. I can ask 2 questions though.
You can. Do you want to waste your 2 questions on asking those 2 questions? Oh, sorry,
no, not really.
Not waste. Do you want to use your 2 questions?
What is its special? Does it have any special techniques or feats or whatever?
We already asked about that. It's a water ambusher.
Oh, I'm not with it today.
There is one other thing. If you want to pursue that question, Ember, there is one other thing I will give you about it.
Okay.
If you strike it particularly strongly, mechanically speaking, a crit, it goes into a frenzy and gets really pissed off.
But it also gets quite dead.
Focuses all of its attention on the source of the critical, but to the point that it generally does not know how to respond to anything happening around it. So again, mechanically speaking, it goes into a frenzy if it takes a critical. It gains bonuses to attack and damage and cannot make reactions.
So it can lose the crit.
So that's one question. You've got a second question.
What's its resistances?
It has no particular resistances.
That's good then.
Anybody not had any rolls? Jack, I don't think you've had any rolls, have you? Roll either Arcana or Nature.
Oh, let's have a nature check then.
Roll it twice.
Never can find it. Where are you? There we are. So twice. Okay. Oh, sorry. Should that be blind?
No, that's no, it doesn't matter. Don't do black. Okay, so you have 0 clue about a Hydra beyond what everybody's telling you. The legends are what you hear. It has heads. The heads grow back, and now you come to think of it. Yes, fire on the stumps of the head stops it from regrowing.
Okay,
Happy
let's
days.
do another
And
one.
then a second one, please.
Okay, that's a bit better.
You have one question about the Kruth.
About the Kruth.
Barristan, you have no idea on the Hydra.
About the Kruth. What have we learned?
Two questions on the Kruth.
Right.
But
we've learned that it ambushes from water, so don't go around water. And we've learned that if you critical it, it goes into a frenzy, but then loses control of somehow.
And it has and it has no particular resistances.
Yeah.
So it's got no resistances. Okay. I have no idea what to ask because that covers it, really, doesn't it?
Oh, and you know that its weakness, will is its weakest save.
Yeah. Is it weaker on the land? Oh, I would imagine it would be compared to in the water.
Not particularly. I'm not going to give you that as a question. No, not particularly.
But we're weaker in the water.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is there a way to lower its resistances in terms of doing something to aggravate it in some way? Well, we know that anyway, don't we? So I don't know what to ask, to be honest.
Okay, you could ask things like, what's its strongest save? You could ask...
We'll go for that. We'll go for the strongest save.
Okay. Strongest save is Fortitude. It is a very hardy beast.
Okay.
Barristan. You get 2 questions. You get nothing on the Hydra and 2 questions on the Kruth.
We already know a lot about the Kruth. Apparently, we've all read a treatise on the Kruth.
There's the one question that you haven't asked. What does it look like?
What does it look like?
I'm assuming it's not a crocodile, and that would, if it...
No, it's...
Oh, right. Okay.
It's not a crocodile.
It's a giant
Oh, my. That's going to take a long time at the dentist, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. God's Kruth.
It's a crocodile in that it lives in water and has a lot of teeth.
Yeah.
With a spiny tail. That tail looks as if it can be a nasty sweep attack from the back.
Yeah, it's got an armoured back as well.
Funny you should say that. One more question on the Kruth. Let me see if I can pick anything out for you. Okay, so I'll tell you what. I'll give you two comments. Because what does it look like is a bit of a daft one, really. With a critical success, you would know exactly, I'd be able to describe it. So I wouldn't really. 2 things. It is highly resistant to anything that causes fear.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And it has this odd thing. The few survivors, certainly among merchant folk and caravan guards who would obviously be significantly lower level than you, report that some victims have been found with teeth in their bodies after the creature has bit them. And that created a situation where you could not heal the subsequent damage caused by the teeth until the tooth was removed.
Right.
Mechanically speaking, if it hits you, it can elect to leave a tooth behind, causing an immediate 1d6 persistent bleed damage and drained 1.
Ooh.
The tooth can only be removed by an administer first aid check.
Okay.
I'll have to look it out. Okay.
Yes, and it's a very hard first aid check. Until that first aid check is successful, and if it's got 4 or 5 teeth in it, they're accruing. It removes the drained condition, but not the bleed damage. You cannot heal the creature of either of those 2 things until that tooth is removed.
Mm.
Okay. Rough.
So most people, what you would know based on this, most people that get bitten by this thing don't last unless they're a hardy adventurer.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And have a surgeon on hand.
And have a surgeon on hand, yes. Yes.
Cool.
I think we're going to call it there for the night.
Oh, okay.
As you wake the following morning, pre-dawn, to the sounds and the smells of bacon sandwiches or whatever it is that you choose to eat, ahead of your journey on the barge, which will take the best part of half a day, and it will bring you to life.
Oh, very good.
Are those notes meant to be on there, by the way?
What notes?
There's some notes. There's some
icons.
notes. Icons.
Can you click on them?
No.
I don't want to.
Nope. So
No.
they're just features that we can see.
Yeah.
They are.
Okay.
Yeah, they're rough areas of. Yeah. So
Okay.
it gives you an idea of places where you can go. Okay. I didn't.
Not to scale, I presume, then, this map.
Is it?
Not quite. I didn't mean to do that. It's to scale, sort of. So each square on this map is 75 feet.
Okay.
We will stay in party mode for this map. And then as you get to a location, we will zoom into that location to deal with whatever is in that location. And so we'll switch to a different map. When you move your token on this map, it advances time.
Oh, okay.
So one of the things that Jamel will tell you is that you have until sundown tomorrow to complete your hunt. Do whatever you want during that time. Kill as many creatures as you find. Bring evidence back. You will then be awarded the group with the most impressive kills. Either singular kill or groups of kills will be awarded the prize.
So there's like a time element to this then?
It's a day and a half. Yeah.
Right.
So it's the best kill. It's not the total number of kills, is it?
I presume cumulative, like there might be a
cumulative. Yeah. So let me see. Remind myself of how you are awarded. Winning the hunt. Each time the PCs slay a monster whose level is equal to or higher than the party's level, they earn 1 hunt point. In a few encounters, the PCs can earn additional hunt points by helping NPCs. All right, I shouldn't have read that bit. To win the hunt, you must earn at least 3 hunt points before the hunt ends. Oh, the following noon. So you have exactly 24 hours from when the barge arrives at that island to when the hunt is officially over.
Okay.
And so we will pick up the hunt next week.
Cool.
Very good.
That's really good.
Hope you all enjoyed that this evening.
Absolutely.
Indeed.
Yeah, I did.
Right.
Cool. It is
Pleasure as always.
It is an interesting chapter, this.
Yeah.
My drive that I busted.
Yep.
I bought it for £99 in 2022. It's now £259. Same drive.
It's because there'll be a better one that released that costs less, probably. It's because it's
No,
probably.
exact same.
No, it's not one.
old
no, what I'm
stock
saying
as
is
well.
It's old stock, so it's probably scarce to get it.
Yeah.
So as long as your motherboard takes a better one, then get a more modern one, and it'll probably be cheaper.
I don't support Gen 5, Gen 4.
It's like my Mark 1 Escort cost me like £800. Now it's like 40,000.
Yeah, but as I say, at the moment, because of AI, NVMe drives and RAM have absolutely blown through the roof. It's like I keep looking. I delayed buying an extra 32 gig of RAM when I got my PC in the summer, and I delayed buying a 2 terabyte NVMe drive, and I'm like, everything's double, triple the price now.
And all because people are generating pictures of fucking people riding wolves.
Correct.
Very much.
Very much. That is the problem. All right, guys, I'm out of here. It was a pleasure as always.